Hey guys, I'm back with another video. Ghetto quality, just in case I get copyrighted again. Let's see if it works or not. But seeing the season finale of Power today? Today's Friday, yeah. I was really disappointed. To be honest, there was not a lot that happened in this episode. This was like the most noteworthy scene was Kanan killing Rock. Obviously, they set that up. I thought there would be more of a there'd be more from Mama and Papa from everybody else saying it was Rock. I thought a lot of the things they did to make it Rock didn't make a lot of sense. They were like, oh, it was a black woman that did it. They didn't even say if she was tall, skinny. They didn't even describe her. They're like, oh, black woman. They're like, Rock. I'm like, ain't Mama and Pop? I guess they felt like they would have somebody else do the dirty work. They ain't assuming it was another cop. Nothing. They just were like, oh, it has to be Rock if they're saying it was a black woman. So I'm like, okay, that's not strong enough. Kanan is not willing to listen to reason. He's like, it's gotta be Rock. She the one who killed Fame and Crystal, even though Rock had denied it. The thing about D-Wiz, I don't think Rock ever denied anybody should kill like D-Wiz. Maybe she didn't deny D-Wiz, but I think D-Wiz and Kanan's dad were like the most noteworthy ones. I thought they would handle that more this season. I don't think Rock explained as to why she killed his father. Because Rock had Kanan, 16? And that man was already a full-on adult. And, clearly, like, she felt like she was attacked and used by an older person. And, Kanan don't see it that way. He's like, well, it's my dad. Somehow it's your fault. And we also saw a little bit of Kanan, point a gun at Juke. Because he's like, if you're not with me, then you against me. Like, when she tried to stop him. And we're seeing, like, the monster kind of come out. And I was kind of like, is he really about to kill Rock over this? And honestly, they didn't show that. They just showed the gun go off. And then he was like, oh, what you gotta say? What? And for me, it's like, okay, either they're going to extend the actress, or if she feel like she's not getting paid, they're going to decide for season 5 if she's dead. If it was me, I'm thinking she gone. Because all her backing is gone. Everybody's against her. Nobody's with her. Like, nobody with her at all. And even Stefano was killed. That was one of their biggest, supporters, Stefano. And he's gone. So even if Rock survived, she had nothing. She'd have to get back into bed with Kanan, which he doesn't want to do. At the end of the day, Kanan I always felt was like bound to kill Rock. I never saw anybody else getting close to her. I never saw Lou killing her or Marvin. Neek is possible, and then Kanan taking over Neek. I could see that too, but I always felt like that's how I was gonna do. The same way, like, and this scene was supposed to draw a parallel between Reek and Ghost. This would be, Rock and Kanan, because I felt like the Rock was like the female Ghost, and so a lot of the things that Kanan was doing, this is what he learned it from Rock. So I felt like there was a strong parallel there. I felt like with Ghost, it made a lot of sense. Like, Ghost had like too much control in that boy's life. With Rock, she kind of just left him alone, and she still just believed from what he heard, like, oh, I heard it was you. And it's interesting, he never was able to deduce, like, oh, you got your own police connect. And then he never thought, like, oh, they have police connect. Obviously, they the ones who killed the Fame. Which I don't know if I did make a video who I thought killed Fame. I don't remember who I thought initially. I didn't think it was Rock. Some people thought it was Marvin. I don't know if I thought it was Mama and Pop. I thought maybe somehow it would have been one of Neek's guys. But, that to me, I thought it was a flat ending. We did see Breeze. I know that's going to be the big thing. Because, Kane said, oh, you know who this guy is. And that's Breeze. Breeze is the guy that Ghost said he killed to end up becoming, like, the new king of New York. He was like, Breeze was in my way. Love Breeze, but, he wasn't trying to see things the way I saw it. So Breeze is supposed to last pretty long. So I'm sure Shamik Moore, he's gonna, he was the guy revealed to play Breeze. Him and Kanan supposed to be like best bros. I think. I'm matter of fact, that's conflicting story, because I could have sworn. Nah, Kanan told Tariq that Ghost kill Breeze. So we gonna see what type of character Breeze is supposed to be. This is obviously a young Breeze. I thought we'd have a time skip. I guess not. We still got Kanan when he's still little. This is still a little weird. Like, when are they gonna be 6'4"? Like, this is like, you gotta think, all this whole season is when he's 16. Like, time ain't going by at all. It's a little strange, no? So I don't know. Maybe he had a late growth spurt, but that's another thing that was weird to me. I thought we'd have Kanan grow up by now, and we see how he ran the streets, because he's still not running the streets. He's still like, he's not even a full on distro. Remember, he was stealing money from, and then OC stole it and then gave it to Unique to run his operation. So, we'll see what season 5 happens. I know, like, that season not happening for another year. And Lou and Marvin's still alive. So if Rock's gone, did Kanan kill his whole family, Kratos style? Like, he got rid of all of them? Because we know he killed Juke in the future. Did he just annihilate his whole fam, his whole lineage? He even killed his son. So it's like, does he kill Lou and Marvin too? Marvin, one of my faves. So I guess the next season is going to be officially Kanan, like, trying to be distro. And him, like, probably find out that Mama and Pop killed Crystal. Him killing them, then trying to get a new connect. His connect probably going to be Breeze. Him and Breeze going to be tight. And maybe, Marvin, Lou. Maybe they all end up in jail or something. Juke is supposed to become a cop at some point, so Juke will have to join them at some point too. Maybe this is their disconnect. Maybe Juke don't fuck with the fact that he killed Rock. Because I think Rock is going to be dead. I don't think she coming back. I feel like she doesn't have anything left. She'd have to work with Kanan. So, I think that's all I got to say. Nothing else crazy. They set up the groundwork for season 5. This season could have been good, but I feel like they just wasn't going anywhere. I feel like there was so many things that they just brought up that we just never saw pulled through, And we still got Neek. Do I think Neek gets killed? I say I feel like Neek is not in the right state of mind because they made him like the new Ronnie. I think he's going to be jealous of the work that Kanan can put in. And, there's going to be a lot of backstabbing. So, season 5 had every season we're like, yo, Kanan going to go crazy. And, like, we still just haven't seen it. We haven't seen that gangster we want to see yet. But it was a disappointing, like, there was nothing crazy happening. Stefano's killed, but, whatever. Yeah, that was it for my season finale review. Let me know what y'all thought about that finale. I was disappointed. And, that Tommy show is in the fall. That ended prematurely. I'm pretty sure we're going to see Tariq in there. We'll see if Tommy lives. Remember what they said. A drug dealer either ends up in jail or they end up dead. Remember that.